You know, you wonder sometimes in life how close you come to people and how many coincidences there are, and you know, um, we never know, you know. But I had something very interesting uh, happen to me one time as far as something like that, coincidence. And it was a coincidence. And anyway, I was in Taiwan, and I went to the manufacturer of the water ionizers, and I was with the guy and who owned the company, Raymond, and 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 his daughter, Sui, who I always thought was very beautiful. And so we had gone to visit his property, and he owned like I think he owned 30 acres or something like that. And it's a lot of land in Taiwan, because it's not, you know, it's a small, very small country, and so much of it is already built on. So you know, they took me to dinner, and then I got out of dinner, and so now I had to go meet just my girlfriend at the time. She was going to become my fiance in a couple of weeks, but um, you know, at any rate, I get to the restaurant with all her friends, and this one guy spoke English, and there was maybe three or four guys, men, and three or four women, and you know, they're all in their late 20s, early 30s. Well, sitting there, and I'm looking, and we're talking about this and that and everything, and he says, you know, he says, talking to you and just asking where you've been today, I just realized something. I called Raymond Su. That's not his Chinese name, but I called Raymond, and I said, "Hey, my company is interested in you know, maybe buying your property or working with you. We're architects. We'd like to develop this with you." And I said, and he said, "Well, I'd like to meet you. Could I meet you Friday?" He says, "No, my American friend is coming in on Friday, so I can't do it that day." And he goes, "And I just realized that you are that guy. I was the friend from America." He had never met this Raymond Su before. I had never met him. We were in Taichung, Taiwan. There's millions of people. I think there's 3 or 4 million people in that city. What are the chances? What are the chances that he would call this guy, Raymond, to make an appointment for Friday, but he couldn't do it because he was picking up his American friend or meeting with him that day, and so it had to get delayed? And what were the chances? I showed up at that restaurant, and I was the reason. How many things like that happen that you never realize? That's a cool story.